Let this be A, let this be B, C, and D. This is O, which is the center. So let us join A to O, and also join O to D, and also join O to C. Just like this. So I've joined A to O, O to D, and O to C. Now let us draw a line from point O to a point, say, M, a long line, AB, and also draw a line from point O to, say, point N on a long line, CD. So I've drawn the lines. This is point M, and this is point N. Now we know that in any circle, if it has a chord where this is the center, if we draw a line, a perpendicular line from the center, a perpendicular line to the chord, then that line divides the chord into two equal parts. So this side is equals to this side. Therefore, if AB is 6, so remember this is a perpendicular line, we drew perpendicular lines. So if this AB is 6, then that implies that this side AM is 3 and MB is also 3. And if CD is 8, that means CN is 4 and ND is also 4. Remember, these lines were coming from the center to the circumference. So this is also radius, where we were given radius as 5. So this is 5. This is also 5. This is also 5. Now, considering triangle AOM, this one here, this is a right triangle. This is O, this is M, and this is A. This is 3. Okay, this is 5. So we can use Pythagorean theorem to find OM, to find this length here. So A squared plus B squared is equals to C squared. So our A is 3 squared plus B, which is OM squared, is equals to C squared, which is 5 squared. Therefore, OM squared would be equals to 5 squared minus 3 squared. 5 squared is 25 minus 3 squared, which is 9. So OM squared is equals to 16. Find the square root on both sides. This cancels with a root. So OM is equals to 4. Ideally, it's supposed to be plus or minus 4, but we cannot have a negative value for a side. So we take positive 4. So this here is 4. OM is 4. Okay. Now also in triangle CON, this one here, it's also a right triangle where this is 4 and this is 5. So we can find ON using Pythagoras theorem, which is A squared plus B squared is equals to C squared. And therefore A is 4, so 4 squared plus B, which is ON squared, is equals to C, which is 5 squared. And therefore 4 squared is 16 plus ON squared is equals to 5 squared is 25. So ON squared is equals to 25 minus 16. So ON squared is equals to 25 minus 16 is 9. So when we find the square root on both sides, this cancels with the square root. Therefore, ON is equals to 3. So this here is 3. Now, since this is an isosceles triangle, if this is 4 and this is 4, if this angle here is alpha, it implies that this angle will also be alpha. If this angle is beta, then also this angle will be beta. Now we know that sine theta is equals to opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, so sine alpha will be equals to opposite, which is Cn, over hypotenuse, which is Co. So sine alpha will be equals to 4 over 5. So alpha will be equals to 53 degrees. Also sine beta will be equals to opposite, which is AM, over hypotenuse AO. So sine beta will be equals to 3 over 5. Therefore, beta is equals to 37 degrees. So we have alpha and beta. So alpha plus beta is equals to 53 degrees plus 37 degrees, which is equals to 90 degrees. Now, since angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees, as you can see, we have alpha and beta. So this angle COA will be equals to 180 degrees minus alpha and beta, which is 90. So angle COA is also, this is 90 degrees. So the required area is equals to area of sector A or C, then plus area of sector BOD, plus area of triangle AOB, then plus area of triangle COD. Okay, so area will be equals to, area of a sector is pi r squared over 4. So that sector plus pi r squared over 4 plus area of this triangle here, which is a half times base times height, plus a half times base times height. So area is equals to pi r squared. So we shall have pi 5 squared over 4 plus pi 5 squared over 4 plus a half times base of this one is 6 and height is 4 plus a half times base of this one is 8 and its height is 3. Okay, so this 2 cancels with this 4 to get 2 here. This 2 cancels with this 8 to get 4 here. So area is equals to, so the LCM is 4. 4 by 4 is 1. So we have pi 5 squared plus pi 5 squared plus, you shall have 4 times 6 times 2 is 12 plus 4 times 4 times 3 is 12. Sorry, 4 times 12. So area will be equals to pi 5 squared plus pi 5 squared. You get 2 pi 5 squared plus 4 times 12 is 48 plus 4 times 12, 48 over 4. Okay, so area will be equals to 2 pi 5 squared plus 96 over 4. So area is equals to, we separate the 2 pi 5 squared over 4 plus 96 over 4. 4 goes into 96, 24 times. So here we have 2 and here we have 1. So area is equals to 5 squared is 25. So 25 pi over 2 plus 24. So this square units. So this is the area of this shaded region. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly subscribe to this channel for more amazing videos. Like, comment and share. and let's meet in the next video. Bye.